Okay, so I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I haven't actually done it. So, um, a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, I had audio and visual hallucinations. The audio ones actually happened a few weeks before this, where my brother was playing a video game, and usually, I've had a couple audible hallucinations when there's nothing going on. Like, first when I was 19, I heard someone say Julie. I heard it right here. Like, someone was right here, said it in my ear, and there was nobody else around. I was taking trash out to the dumpster. There was nobody there. But anyway, when I was in the Navy, right before my first psychotic break, every night I would hear voices. Not a whole lot, but it was pretty much every night I hear like, never intelligible. And then, but anyway, a couple weeks ago, my brother was playing a video game, and with me, if I'm gonna have an audible hallucination, usually it's when I hear something that's actually there, and my brain will contort it into something else. Like years before I was diagnosed, I would listen to music and I would hear my mom moaning in pain in the other room, which she did. She did moan in pain because she just had a surgery and she was on pain meds and stuff. So it wasn't like I could just be like, okay, well, it's just weird thing that I'm hearing, because I actually believed that my mom was in pain, because, why wouldn't she be? So I would turn on the music and I'd go to the living room where she was. I'm like, hey, Mom, you okay? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. But every time I listened to music at home, I could hear her moaning in pain. And I just now remembered something. Whenever I would be in the car, and my sister was in the car, I'd be listening to the radio, and every single song that played, I could hear my sister singing along to it. But I would look over, and her lips weren't moving. She wasn't singing at all, but I could hear her singing. And, anyway, I'm gonna get to my point eventually, I will. So, a couple weeks ago, brother was playing a video game, and my brain contorts the noises from the video game. I heard, where are you? Like, over and over and over again, from the sounds in the video game that my brain contorted to saying, where are you? Over and over again. And then eventually it said, destroy him, over and over again. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. So I did. And then, a couple weeks later, I don't really have visual hallucinations. Very, 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 very rarely. I can't even think of what I might have had before. But, I was in my room, the light was off, I was going to bed, and then I saw a dark shadow, like a dark silhouette in the doorway just staring at me. And I was like, Charlie? I thought maybe my brother was standing in the doorway because he needed to talk to me. But there was no answer, and my brother wouldn't answer. So I scramble. I turn over, I turn on my lamp, and it's gone. So I'm like, okay, well, that was weird. I slept with my light on the rest of the night. And most of my hallucinations are tactile, where I'll feel bugs crawling under my skin. There was actually a time when I thought I had scabies, which was, bugs burrowing under the skin. I believed that I had them. So I would scratch and scratch and scratch, and I had all these sores all over my head. And I would shave all my hair off. I literally got a razor, shaved every bit of hair off. And I got tweezers, and I would dig into the cuts that I had scratched, and pull bugs out. And I was sure that these were bugs I was pulling out, but really it was just like tissue or skin or whatever it was, or pieces of a scab or something. I don't know. But I was sure that I was pulling bugs out from my skin, and I had like half, like my eyebrow right here, the middle part was just gone, and it took a while to grow back. And I think my eyebrow was gonna grow back, but I got tweezers, and I would just go like that, like against the cut to make it bigger, and my cut went from here all the way to here, and I was just convinced I looked so bad. I looked like someone beat me up or something, and luckily my eyebrow grew back, and I haven't I think I read that part of schizophrenia can be, not necessarily is, but part of schizophrenia can be shaving your head. Like, I don't know why that's a possible symptom. It's just shaving your head. I have no idea why. But I haven't shaved my head since my last psychotic break, which put me in a wheelchair. It was May 1st of last year, 2016. And so, but I would shave my hair since, all the way down to my shoulders now. And I still occasionally feel bugs in my skin. The last time I felt it real bad was my last job, which is the reason I shot myself in the back to be paraplegic, which was an urge I had for 10 years, like a psychotic urge, like I had to do this. I tried to do it one year, I think it was 2014, but I did it in the emergency room bay of the VA in Dallas, and I didn't know there was like a little tiny office where police officers were, or at least, you know, just an area where police officers were. One of them just came out and he saw me wrestle me to the ground, got the gun out of my hands, and then the second time I did it in my car, which I said in another video. But anyway, when I was at that job, like, I was so stressed out eventually for no reason. I mean, I was convinced always, anytime a customer would come by, I'd be like, okay, I gotta go hide, and I would hide in the back of the store. So I wasn't fair. I still did a good job, I just wasn't very efficient. And my time's about to run out, so I guess I'll just continue in another video.